Duh.
Before getting into the video, make sure to watch the character introduction video for better understanding and experience. Link is given in the description.
Hyung. Run. Bkyun muttered before closing his eyes. No, Hyung. In a second Bkyun's body disappeared. Hyung, we need to go. Without waiting for Tae's reply, Jungkook pulled him out of the room as they both ran towards the unknown hallways trying to find a way. Tae suddenly burst into tears as Jungkook stopped, taking Tae with him behind the pillar. Hyung, it's okay, don't cry. Hyung. Tae cried. Harder. Hyung, that's not the real Bkyun. Hyung, you're bacon. Hyung must be sleeping peacefully at this time on the real world. Tae looked a bit convinced as Jungkook continued to hold his wrist as they started running again. Even though Tae knew this was all fake, he couldn't help but want to see Bkyun and give him a big hug. He didn't like the idea of seeing him hurt. Jungkook was also traumatized after witnessing a death happening in front of him, but after seeing Tae's reaction to this, he didn't want to overwhelm him by getting emotional, so he decided to stay calm on this. Both were running towards the unknown hallways trying to find any familiar face. Note that there was 4 ways, stairs to reach every single floor, and the hallways were big and similar. You can easily get lost if you don't know the way. Shit. Jungkook cursed when he saw some rather unfriendly men in the end of the corner. He quickly pulled Tae with him towards the way they came from, trying to find any place to hide or escape. He stopped again when he heard footsteps coming his way. He looked around and saw a dark corner which was a bit covered by the branches of the nearby tree. Reminder, they were on the 11th floor. Jungkook quickly took Tae towards the spot. Hyung, run away when you feel it's the right time. I'll distract them. Go call someone for help. No, Kook, what are you doing? I need to do this. Hyung, please don't get hurt. Cookie, don't leave me. Jungkook pushed him back on the spot as the darkness made it tough for normal naked eyes to find Tae. Only if you had special abilities you would find him in that corner. Tae was about to go with Jungkook when he saw unfamiliar men on the other end of the hallway. Get me if you can, idiots! Jungkook suddenly yelled as the men charged towards him. As Jungkook ran towards the stairs and went to the top floors, becoming invisible to Tae as the men ran after him like it was their first mission. Cookie! Tae cried out in the dark corner when he understood what Jungkook did, but he remembered Jungkook's words as he stood up and ran on the opposite direction down the stairs.
Meanwhile,
holy God! Jin yelled out. He and Jun just came to the 11th floor running since it was the nearest when they saw the other side of the castle on fire. They saw both Hobie and Yoongi's room doors closed. Jun went into Hobie's room as Jin went into Yoongi's, but they found no one. They both came out at the same time. Tae! Jin yelled when he saw Tae's door open. They ran inside. Jun, is that ducking blood? They saw a broken window with an arrow on the floor with drops of blood surrounding it. Oh my, Tae baby, what happened to him? Jin was panicking. Jin, don't panic, we don't know what happened. But this is Tae's room. If anyone, it would be Tae who was hurt. Jin, I don't think that happened. If it would have happened we would know about it. Cause if he had lost his life and he would be flying out of the sky screaming his lungs out for us to notice. No. We have Hobie and Yoongi Hyun here. Wait, where the duck are they? Jin, don't get tense like that. I am sure nothing bad happened. Maybe they 3 are somewhere safe. But Jun kept his hand on Jin's mouth. I love you, honey, I really do. I also know you love them all and they are very precious to you. Hell, for me too. But this is not the time. I have a feeling we'll find them soon, and I also feel that we are in grave danger, so I recommend that we should run. Take it off my beautiful mouth. Jin pushed off Jun's hand from his mouth. Then let's start running, you cucumber. What are you waiting for, an invitation, or what? Jin said before running out. Both ran down the stairs. They reached the 10th floor when suddenly Jun bumped into someone, making the other person fall behind with the man behind him as Jun stumbled back. It seemed that they were running too. Kim, lunatic, Nem Jun, I swear you're gonna get us all killed one day. Jin yelled at Jun when he saw Hobi and Yoongi on the floor. Hobi's wing got hurt again. Yoongi helped Hobi up as Jun helped them both to stand. Are you both okay? Would have been if a certain Kim didn't literally knock us down. Sorry Hyung, I was on a rush. Are you okay? Did you see the fire? Did you get hurt? What are you doing down here? Where did you go? Did you know what happened to Tai? Why did you leave him alone? Were you with Jimin? Is he okay? Where is he? Did you see him? Why are you both running? And why the hell do you both look like you guys fucked? Any questions, Jun? What happened? Wow, the disrespect. Well, Jimin and Yoongi Hyung were in the middle of something when Jimin suddenly said that we are in danger. We all came out. Some freaking dumbass decided to sneak in on us. But then Jimin hit him and he passed out. He said many of them like him were here. We guessed he heard them through his hearing senses. So we were running to get you guys. We came to your floor but didn't find you both nor Jungkook, but then we turned back and Jimin, he was gone. We don't know where he went. We were trying to find you guys or Jimin or Taekook, at least any fucking person we know. Hobi yelled, now being frustrated, as Yoongi kept his hand on his shoulder in a comforting way while Jin realized something. Jun, when did you last see Jungkook? He was leaving to Tae's room when he finished the dinner. And when did both you last saw Tae and Jimin? We were on Jun's floor when we saw Jimin last time, but Tae, I didn't saw him after dinner. I don't really remember anything that happened today. Holy God, oh no! My baby brothers are in danger. Something bad is happening to them. Jin yelled out. Jin, calm down, let's look for them. Fuck this stupid place. Why does it have these big ass hallways? These many stairs. These many ways. These many identical rooms and hallways. Fuck. Remember, Jin only curse like this before others when he is really mad or upset. We should find help or search for them, but I think the first option is better cause we can't handle this, at least not now. I think Kim Hyung is supposed to look after us and Hwasa is supposed to be in the main hall now according to what I overheard.
Well, eavesdropping is bad.
All flinched when Hwasa suddenly appeared.
We need to leave now.
But my babies are somewhere else, they are in danger.
We know and we are trying our best. The east part of the castle is completely on fire, so is the main entrance, and because of this no one can come in or get out. Those MFs have killed almost every guard inside the palace. I guess they are planning on kidnapping you all through the bad entrance, but I aren't letting shit go down. Others are stuck outside, probably protecting the princess while trying to find a way to get in. Only I and Bacon Hyung are in here since he is not with us. I am sure he must be with one of the other three. And if yes, then they must be safe. Now follow me, we'll get your other members, then we'll leave through the secret room.
All were frozen. And were looking at Hwasa without moving. Cool. Hobi unconsciously said.
What?
Nothing.
Follow me.
Hwasa went above the 11th floor as they heard loud banging noises increasing on each floor they passed by.
Someone is up there.
Hwasa said, taking out her sword. I am gonna witness some Galler moments. Wow, how wonderful can my day get? They went up only to know that all the noise were coming from a room on the 20th floor. They could guess that there was at least 10 to 20 of them, and they're all men who were banging on the doors and trying to break it open. How? What is happening here?
Someone locked them out. But who?
They can break out, right?
Well, the doors here are stronger than the pillars. If they want to escape, they should break the wall, not the door. But I guess when those D-heads figure that out, they would have become skeletons by then. But where are the Mr. Bunny King, the Vampire King, and Mr. God of Kindness?
They are not here. Maybe they are on the top floors.
I don't think that's a good idea. Follow me,
Hwasa said, now rushing down back to the stairs going down the floors. Others had no other option but to follow her. They reached the second floor. Jinjun and Hobi were panting hard while Yoongi was looking around desperately, hoping to find the Makans.
So go into this room and move the black rose portrait to the left. A door will open near it. Go inside within 60 seconds, then run straight. You'll find yourselves in the other end of the palace. From there you should continue your journey.
What? But others are still here.
I know, but I can't do anything about it now. I don't know where they are. I can only guarantee all your safety for now.
But we can't leave without them. We won't leave without them.
But there may be still men out in here. It's not safe for you. Please leave. It's dangerous here. Do you want to get yourself killed?
It may sound stupid, but we don't care. We aren't leaving without them.
But
Jungkook! Jun suddenly screamed, looking at the sky. They turned to see that Jungkook was falling from the sky. He lost a life. Jun said out loud as Hwasa signaled them to follow as they ran towards the training grounds where Hwasa said Jungkook fall. What happened 30 minutes ago? Tae ran downstairs as fast as he could, only to find the main entrance on fire. He didn't know what to do, and when he turned back there was 5 men standing in front of him and none looked friendly. Move back, don't near me. Yeah, we're gonna listen. They came forward towards him expecting him to back away, but what they didn't know was Tae's love for judo. Run. In matter of seconds he managed to knock out 2 of them. Well, it's fun. Tae smirked at them. How? The men were confused. I don't like violence, but that doesn't mean I don't know violence, Tae said, as he slammed the third man on the ground with a force, making the man yell out in pain. Not wanting to lose, one of them took out something from his pocket and threw it on Tae. It was pepper powder. Tae closed his eyes, but before that some went in his eyes, but he started sneezing. The man holds back Tae as one of them took out the handcuff, but Tae kneeled the one who he felt was standing in front of him. Tae still couldn't open his eyes properly. You little shit. The man punched Tae, which made Tae unconsciously mind-link someone with Jungkook. The moment he left Tae, he started running up the stairs, knowing well that the man followed him. He quickly looked at the floor at a particular room. It had a key stuck in the keyhole. He got into a room, making sure the men saw him. And of course they followed him in. Come on out, kid, there is no place to run away now. They started searching the whole room. 17 of them stood inside the room. Since the room was big, they went to the bathroom, main bedroom, balcony, everywhere, but none thought of looking behind the door. What they didn't notice was Jungkook quickly getting out of the room and locking it from the outside. You little shit, open the door. You will regret if we got out on our own. Jungkook didn't give a damn as he locked it and threw the key out the window and was about to turn to leave, but stopped when he saw a few more men coming towards him from the stairs. There were 15 of them. This is so irritating. As you see in every movie, the men screamed before coming towards him. And of course Jungkook isn't just a cute guy with muscles, there is a respect for his taekwondo black-red belt. He managed to knock out 3 of them while pushing many from the balcony, making them fall from the 20th floor to the ground, which killed them in seconds. I had enough, he said before taking out his knife. Stand still and surrender. Well, make me, Jungkook said before pushed another man to the man holding the gun, making him fall with the gun. Jungkook didn't notice another man behind him slowly nearing him. He suddenly hit Jungkook's head, making him wince and stand unsteady. Taking this opportunity, the others holds him back before one of them managed to put a handcuff on his hand. With Jimin. Jimin suddenly stopped following soap on the 10th floor when he heard a voice in his head. "Mini help." Jimin didn't know how he did it, but he teleported himself to the ground floor in seconds only to find 3 men trying to drag Tae. 2 of them were unconscious on the floor and the 3 who were holding Tae as they had bruises and scratches. While Jimin's eyes became red the moment he saw his tear-filled closed eyes, the blood dripping down from Tae's nose and his swallow left cheek. "How dare you!" The men noticed Jimin as one took out his knife and launched forward only to get knocked out in matter of seconds as Jimin just smirked looking back at the 2 who were struggling to hold Tae. Someone grabbed Jimin's leg from the ground. Jimin falls on the ground and turned to the side only to find the once unconscious man now holding on to his leg. "You Jimin gave a kick right in his face before trying to get up, but then someone jumped on him trying to prevent him from getting up. Meanwhile, now only one man was holding Tae, and Tae stopped struggling when his neck came in contact with the cold metal of a sharp knife. A little cut made blood drip down Tae's neck. "Move, if you want to see him dead before you," men said while holding Tae's both hands behind his back while his other hand holds the knife on Tae's neck. Jimin felt more people coming towards them. He looked to the side only to find 10 more men coming to them. Jimin snared. Even he didn't knew how he did it, but then his vampire teeth came out as he threw the man who was above him as he stood up. He was about to launch forward but stopped abruptly when he felt pain on his back. He looked behind to find the man he threw off standing there. He has stabbed Jimin with a small knife. Jimin shouldn't have felt this much pain for a small knife, but he couldn't help it when it was a silver knife. With all his strength he pushed the man off him as he turned and tried to reach Tae, only to be held back by 4 of the men. "Fight like a fighter, not like a coward. By cheating, you fuckers. Don't tell me you don't have." Jimin's eyes turned from red to blue when he saw blood in Tae's neck while Tae looked at him with tear-filled eyes. The man quickly handcuffed Tae's hands behind him. Note that his weakness is tears of extreme mental or physical agony. On the earlier episode, Tae lost his life cause the arrow that struck him was poisoned, which caused him extreme pain. "Stop it, don't hurt him please." Tae started struggling in the man's grip when he saw Jimin being forcefully held by the men, but the man behind him pushed the knife in harshly into his skin without knowing that it's slowly cutting his veins. The blood on his neck was now soaking the front of his white shirt completely. Tae yelped in pain. "No no no, please don't hurt him, he'll die, please don't." Jimin yelled, but then he felt pain all over him again when he felt someone pull out the silver knife from his back. As the same person handcuffed his hands behind his back. "Don't kill him, that's enough silver poisoning, we need these 2 to be alive. Our Lord won't be happy if we killed them without his permission." The man behind Tae said. Jimin felt his eyelids dropping, so did Tae. "Inform others and get the ones who are unconscious now, let's leave." The last thing Jimin saw was Tae's calling his name, and the last thing he felt was being dragged towards somewhere. The men began to walk towards the back entrance while Tae tried his best to stay awake but failed as he let darkness take over. They all stopped on their tracks when they heard louder footsteps. They saw some of their other men walking towards them while dragging someone who was handcuffed. It was Jungkook. Jungkook's eyes widened in shock when he saw Tae and Jimin there, but it turned into anger when he saw the bruises and blood on both of them. "What did you do to them?" Jungkook kicked the man in front of him and kneeled the one right to him, but 5 of them came and holds him back. Where was he? He was fooling us, and he succeeded on that, as 15 of our men are locked in some stupid room all because of this shit. Because of him we lost 9 of our men too. Some of us are seriously injured thanks to this little shit. Well, let's take him too. Our Lord will be satisfied with us bringing 3 of these brats. Well, be thankful Hyungs are not here. If they were here then, you would have lost that disgusting tongue of yours. Kook muttered when he heard him calling them brats. Let's leave. They took unconscious Tae and Jimin with them while forcefully bringing Jungkook with them. They reached the back entrance as they saw horses and a big carriage waiting for them. They opened the door and threw Tae and Jimin inside while pushing in Jungkook as they locked the doors. All of them got on their horse which were behind and before the carriage. As they all started riding, they were moving so fast. Inside the carriage, Jungkook stared at both Jimin's unconscious figures. "Hyungs, please wake up," he said softly to them. He saw Jimin's cuts healing up, but blood continued to come out of the cut on his back. Cuts from silver takes time to heal on vampires in this series. He relaxed a bit when the two lines in Jimin's wrist staying clear. What worried Jungkook was Tae's face, which didn't look okay cause it was becoming paler by every second passing. Blood continued to drip from his neck, now wetting the floor. But what caught his attention was the tattoos on Tae's arm. In the two lines, one line was slowly fading. "No, no, 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 Hyung, no, don't give up." Jungkook moved near him. He couldn't touch him as his hands were handcuffed behind him. "Jiminy, Hyung, tell him to stay. Hyung, you can't leave, please wake up." Reminder that characters can also die from natural causes and also by their weaknesses. In Tae's case, now he is losing a lot of blood and it seems like the man made deep cut rather than just a scratch. "Hyung, look at me please." Jungkook pleaded. His eyes were filled with tears. "Don't leave me, Hyung." Jungkook tried to think of what he could do to save the older, but he couldn't come up with one. Suddenly his mind snapped to a scene he saw in the movie Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. He remembers the lines in his own hands. Then he looks at Tae's eyes. "I don't know if this would work or not. And I know you wouldn't like it, but I don't have any other options, Hyung. I'm sorry, Hyung." Jungkook said while sniffing and yanking away his tears and going closer to Tae's face. "I'm sorry." Jungkook kissed Tae.
Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Until then, bye darlings.
Okay, bye bye.